cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. I'm not going to intentionally try to get in trouble by A, arguing with someone or threatening someone like I was accused of last time. Alright? And they didn't want to go through with pressing charges. And I was in there for a year and 2 months. And not properly informed by that Bruce T. Carter of Sebring Court, a public defender, which he is just a friend to all these people. They go out and have lunch together. They laugh and chuckle, and they know what's up. And never properly informed me about the situation. They were like, we're still trying to get the deposition. We're still trying to get the deposition. Okay. And I was going through issues anyways. They had me claim I was incompetent for whatever reason, which probably looks good. So I got diagnosed. The only good thing about doing that was I got out of the jail where I was all by myself, and I was getting a couple extra trays of food whenever someone didn't want their tray, which I don't blame them. And I was like, whatever they weighed me when I went in there, like 180-ish. And by the time I left there and I got weighed in at the mental health facility, when I got weighed before I left there, I was 147. Like, I never been that low since I was growing up, and I was actually got to 147 for the first time. But that's how that was. Like, even just that 1 meal or 3 meals a day, not doing nothing. You know, I used to walk around town all the time. Just walk around town for hours, even do drugs. And I never went down that low. Like, never. And that was such bullshit. I had no one to contact, didn't know nothing, didn't get no canteen, which I didn't really care about. But if it wasn't for those other guys, like Xavier, the guy that killed all the people in the SunTrust Bank, hooking me up with some chips or a pack of noodles, then I would have never had nothing extra from the canteen section of whatever that scam is that they be running over there. So, I don't even know. I'm just getting too lost. I just want to go out there and get these keys, because I don't know where my green pants are. And it's kind of funny how I'm losing stuff all the time. Like, I don't have my debit card again. And my credit card, it was in here, so it probably still is, but I don't feel like looking for that shit like that right now. But I can't fucking find it. I know my credit card. I don't even know. I just know that I don't have one right now. And I'm always losing stuff. And it could just be Snoopy in here that I live with, doing it intentionally. But hey, either way, I'm crazy. And it don't fucking matter. So I don't know what today's gonna bring me. But I know she had just gotten through using the bathroom and walking out, because I woke up when she walked in here, because I was starting to wake up. And then I just give it like 5 minutes and I go and start to go in the kitchen, and she just miraculously needs to go to the bathroom again. Well, she's a big girl and she don't ever clean up behind herself. She'll leave a bloody ass mess on the thing, and she's like in menopause, so she ain't doing the period every month, but she's miraculously bleeding, because God knows she needs to bleed, I guess. How could there be fluid but nothing come out? Is it not up high enough? So she comes in there, goes and real quickly gets in and out of the bathroom. Like, she probably didn't even sit down, because if she did, it probably would have smelled more nasty in there. Because she only takes a bath every week, and that turned into 2 weeks here recently. She pretends to be this real nice, caring person, but it's all just it's just fake. That's why she has no one but her only daughter that needs her mom, especially now that she's in jail. Because she wants to be like, oh, I wasn't there, I don't remember, that never happened. Oh, we're on video. Oh, well, I don't remember, it didn't happen. So she's looking at a nice, really good accessory charge. But she confirmed about her dad what I already suspected and pretty much knew from what he had told me about his kids. And they're just basically cut off from their own kids. They don't want nothing to do with them. Her daughter actually had half a brain. Like, if I had half a brain, she wouldn't be doing what she was doing and with the people she was with. So she's just trapped, still sticking to her story. God bless her heart. Something she probably learned from her mother, no doubt about it. But like I told this lady, I told her about her husband and me, because I told the police in the police report, because I was honest with them, because, you know, I don't know, it's the police, you really don't need to lie to them, because they can find out one way or another. And so I told her within like a month or two after she had got out of jail, because she just wants to get all irate, and the police handcuffed her and made her be in pain, whatever. But she's easy to get in pain even when her husband starts smacking her ass. She's like, stop. That's why he don't want to touch you. You guys have only had intercourse one time since he's been out in 2019. Especially when you don't take a bath. But she did break her leg. Or her something. She had to go to the hospital. She was in there for a minute. But she's still working from the hospital. She's still doing her job at home. But she's in the hospital doing that shit. So she's a strong woman. She's not short. She's tall. But she's fake, as can be. And she's always sad. Oh, it's my son's birthday. Oh, it's my mom's birthday. I can't talk to them. Boo-hoo. We'll cry someone else. Oh, shit. So I'm going to make this short, because it's just really sad. And I'm just lost track of whatever the hell I was doing, because that's how easy it is for me to just lose track. And it's my fault, you know. I just wanted to do drugs and just live life. But we're all being watched and monitored thanks to these phones. I do a really good job. So there's really no need to enforce mandatory chipping of somebody. Especially when they can just do nanotechnology chipping. Or they can do smart dust. And get that on you and track you. But it's a lot of BS. And it makes me really, 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 really sad. So sad. And more depressed. But it's all good. I forgot why I started this video anyways. That's how good my memory is sometimes. So I guess I'm just going to end it because I can't think straight. And it probably was a little bit of alcohol I had, but whatever. I'm not slurring my words, and I did drink it all, though. I do feel it. I was going to pop some gummy, but I really don't want to be super messed up because of those Delta gummies jacked my head up. And if I take 2, oh, that's it. I'm going to sleep. And if I take 3, I am incapacitated, feeling like I'm going to die, cannot move, cannot get up. And I'm like, but I'm a hardcore weed smoker. How the hell did these gummies do it to me? And I never really had edibles, but one time I had a sucker, and when that thing kicked in, I was like, dude, I forgot I ate that thing, man. I feel it. It feels so good. And it does last longer. But you can't trust it. And I didn't do all that. I don't forget if that was from her daughter or what. Actually, I did do this where it ripped up here because of the bed, because it was at the bottom loose. And when I move the bed, or I make my bed, it goes like that. Especially when I move the bed. It's a big ass mattress. And that's the room. And that's not even my stuff. That was the guy that lived here temporarily, which, this lady knows the rules. Her husband has to go through the same shit. And she could have made sure, she could have been like, did you do this? Well, let's go and do it because it's got to be done. She didn't. Because her husband had brought him here, like he's trying to bring plenty of other people, only guys mostly, to the house that will do his little role-playing exercises intimately. Which I'm down for, you know. And I can't help it. Oh, I do remember. But I search stuff on the internet, and it might look bad, and they could say it looks bad, but I don't know these things. And if I'm attracted to a certain type of guy, and then these particular guys are all categorized in a group of sex offender, I'm sorry, but they're pretty damn sexy. A lot of them. I can't help it. I like looking at mugshots. You don't get to see these guys' pictures. A lot of people don't want to post pictures on the internet. They don't want to be exposed. They want to be off the grid. And it's funny when they make off the grid videos. Like, this is my whole off the grid setup out here that I put on YouTube. And it's probably just intentionally doing that. Like, so people think that they should do that. So they can be tracked and monitored at their little secret off the grid location. So don't take your smartphone. Don't let anyone bring a smartphone out to you. Make sure you search them 100%. No tracking, smartwatches, no exercise equipment tracking little, because they're probably tracking everything. They just put it in the material. Who knows? But smart dust does exist. Go and check it out. There's a 1,000-watt laser that they have on an airplane that they burnt down plenty of places. And all they have to do is fly by. We even sent out 2 airplanes and just burn up the area. You think all those houses really burnt in California like that? Like, that was pretty crazy. That was back in 2017-ish, whatever. Pretty crazy. And same thing that happened in Hawaii. They just wanted that land. And I heard that it was said that they was trying to buy the land before then. And when no one wanted to sell their land, oh, that's what the HARP is for. That facility is to help them modify the weather, allegedly. So let's just say allegedly. But yeah, they can manipulate the weather. And yeah, they can tunnel underground. Like Elon's trying to do with his little, oh, I got my little tunnel under here. I could just cut through traffic now. And they have cities underground. Big, big, big cities underground. And if you're not already there, you're one of us. Regardless of how rich and powerful you really are, unless you're Bill Gates rich. Who knows? But we're all gonna be eliminated. One way or another. Because it's overpopulated. Sure it is. That's why I don't have no kids, and I won't want to bring kids into this world. Besides the fact that I had to grow up being molested my whole life, and it's just natural to me. Sorry. Dropped on my head once out of a truck when I was a kid. They had a picture of it. I'm sure it's somewhere in this world, but I don't have it anymore. And then I was dropped on my chin. I had a scar underneath there. I fell out of a high chair, which when I was told that story, it brought back like just a glimpse of trauma or pain that I had experienced, me crying. And I don't know how, but it is there somehow in my brain, which is really cool because I don't remember my life during that point at all. But I was told by my adopted father, who I didn't know was my adopted father till I was 11, which is nice to know, but really hurtful. Especially that late in the game, but whatever. And I didn't know he was a predator. I didn't know that until, I think, whenever I was told that he wasn't my father. But it is what it is. And of course, all those records got burnt up in that fire in the facility, so they probably don't even have no record of him. Because I'm sure that's where they put all the colored people's stuff at. And, oh, it ended up getting burnt up because, yeah, the military is full of predators. And there is. A lot of people have to experience being raped in the military. Like my husband, allegedly, according to his story. My little fake husband I don't live with. But this is the end of my 15-minute video. And, yeah. So, hey. I try to multitask. I try to use my devices to learn things, but it's hard. I can't read that good and remember it, so I have TalkBack or Select to Speak read it for me. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy your life as long as it lasts, because trust me, they're coming for us. They want this earth eliminated, exterminated of the majority of us. Good luck if you're one.